In Q2, we achieved record vehicle production and deliveries and record revenue of about $25 billion in a single quarter.
Rekordné zisky za jeden kvartál sú konzistentné s výnimkou lockdownov z minulého roka. Tento rast bude pokračovať aj najbližšie roky. No toto nie je dôvod, prečo investujem do Tesly. Elon tieto zisky opisuje ako smiešne. Oproti tomu, čo ju čaká v budúcnosti.
And Model Y became the best-selling vehicle of any kind globally in Q1.
V prvom kvartáli bol Model Y najpredávanejším autom na planéte. No málo komu je jasné, že je to robot.
This is, I think, an incredible achievement by the Tesla team, and just a huge thank you to our customers for their support. So, and this came in spite of high interest rates and a lot of macro uncertainty.
Zvyšovanie úrokových sadzieb na dopad makroekonomiky detailne opisujem vo videu Čiernych labutí.
We continue to target 1.8 million vehicle deliveries this year, although probably a slight decrease in production in Q3 for sort of global factory upgrades.
A ľudia nevideli les, pretože objímali strom. Mojím odhadom bol interný cieľ 2 miliónov, no globálne upgrady, že by refresh.
Yeah, in the long term, autonomy we think is going to just drive volume through the ceiling next level. And our sort of future robotaxi products, dedicated robotaxi products, we think have like quasi-infinite demand.
Produktov dedikovaných robotaxíkov. Množné číslo. Nekonečný, ležiace číslo.
The way we're going to manufacture the robotaxi is also itself a revolution. And so it's revolutionary design made in a revolutionary way. It'll be by far the highest units per hour of any vehicle production ever.
Ale prosím ťa, to ani nestojí za koment. Aj tak, kto by veril žvastom človeka, ktorý žije v dome zo syra?
The more training data you have, the better the results. At 1 million training examples, it barely works. At 2 million, it slightly works. At 3 million, it's like, wow, okay, we're seeing something. But then you get to like 10 million training examples. It's like, it becomes incredible. There's just no substitute for a massive amount of data. And obviously Tesla has more vehicles on the road that are collecting this data than all other companies combined by, I think, maybe even an order of magnitude. Over 300 million miles have been driven using FSD beta. That 300 million mile number is going to seem very small very quickly. It'll soon be billions of miles, then tens of billions of miles. FSD will go from being as good as a human to then being vastly better than a human.
Ako chlapcovi, ktorý kričal FSD, jeden obrázok za 1000 slov. Predpoveď. Do konca roka FSD najazdí 1 miliardu míl.
Success in AI endeavors is a function of talent, sort of unique data, and computing resources. And we have outstanding capabilities in all three arenas.
Opäť odporúčam kanál Hallmarks katalóg, ktorý neustále dokumentuje najnovšie verzie FSD beta v praxi.
And we think we may reach in-house neural net training capability of 100 exaflops by the end of next year.
Vlastný superpočítač dedikovaný na tréning z videa. No na čo by ti bol, keď si obyčajná automobilka? Marketing. Marketing.
It's something I think I want to emphasize very, very strongly. This is a very important point, is that Tesla, we are very open to licensing our full self-driving software and hardware to other car companies. And we are already in discussions with, early discussions with a major OEM about using the Tesla FSD. So we're more than happy to license it to others.
A veľmi radi budeme predávať licenciu ostatným. Toto je tá vec. Ako môžu vyzerať prvé štádia rozhovorov licencovania FSD? Elon, radi by sme používali ten tvoj čarovný software. Čo nám na to treba? Potrebuješ na každé auto nasadiť kamery, na tieto a tieto miesta, na výrobnú linku doplniť stanicu na ich kalibrovanie a software na... To už znie celkom zložito. Mohol by si teda aj... Jasné. Boh ti žehnaj, bratu. OK. Ďalej kúpiť náš hardware, platiť za licenciu a pár centov za každý kilometr, ktorý FSD najazdí. Boh ti žehnaj. ARK Invest predpovedá robotaxíky ako najlacnejší spôsob prepravy budúcnosti. A celkovo trh veľkosti 11 triliónov dolárov. Zisky z FSD sú funkciou veľkosti flotily a najazdených kilometrov. 25 centov v 2030 krát niekoľko desiatok miliónov aut krát niekoľko kilometrov denne, obrat 500 miliónov za deň. Easy. Kľudne si dosať vlastné čísla.
Lithium refinery and cathode facility are progressing well. We continue to focus on making as many cars as we can while maintaining healthy financials. Our artificial intelligence development is obviously entering a new era, and we're incredibly excited about what's to come. Optimus that will have all of the Tesla designed actuators, sort of production candidate actuators, integrated and working should be around November-ish. And then we'll start ramping up after that. We'll first be trying this out in our own factories and just proving out its utility. But I think we'll be able to have it do something useful in our factories sometime next year. I would be, I'm pretty confident of that. And another cool thing about Optimus is that, there's just in the U.S. alone there are 2 million amputees, and I was just talking to the Neuralink team, and by combining a Neuralink implant and a robotic arm or leg, for someone that has had their arm or leg, or all arms and legs amputated, we believe we can give you basically a cyborg body that is incredibly capable. I think would be incredible to potentially help millions of people around the world, and give them a robot arm or leg that is as good, maybe long term better than a biological one.
Ale prosím ťa, pomôcť ľuďom znovu chodiť. Tuto ti ten podvodník hraje na city, pretože jeho skutočný motív nie je pomoc ľuďom, ale láska ku robotom. Čo ja viem. A marketing. Určite marketing. Budúca synergia medzi Elonovými spoločnosťami je jasná každému, kto používa mozog. No väčšine to dôjde až pri poslednom ťahu figúrok, ktoré trpezlivo a pracne posúva na nezlomiteľné pozície vyše 20 rokov. A zatiaľ, čo si ostatní upgradeujú základne na 21. storočie, Elon naťahuje technologický upgrade na rok 3000.
I have very high confidence in the long-term value of Tesla. Like I see it, really, see a path to a 10x. Well, maybe not these days, they'll call it a 5x increase in the value of the company, maybe a 10x.
Klasik. Podhodnotené.
The old adage of buy and hold is right. The short-term variances in gross margin and profitability really are minor relative to the long-term picture. Autonomy will make all of these numbers look silly. I'd recommend looking at ARK Invest. I think their analysis is very good. FinTwit, or like the finance, the smart finance people on Twitter, follow their accounts. they're great. That's that's in my opinion where you'll get the best info. So, I strongly believe Tesla is a big long-term investment, and don't sweat it when things go up and down. In fact, if the market panics, buy. Its autonomy is really where it's at.
No, treba k tomu koment.
And, the portfolio of products and technologies that the technical teams are investing in right now, this is intense. It's intense in terms of investment. It's intense in terms of potential.
Frankly, I think it's ridiculous that we have positive free cash flow in a capital-intensive business while investing massive amounts of money in new technology. That is super hard. Yeah, we actually make our shit. We don't.
O najväčších rozdieloch medzi Steveom a Elonom bude dlhšie video.
Sorry, it's in person. Boarding school.
And so at least from my perspective, what matters is continuing to generate the cash to invest on near-term cost reduction, because everything we do in near-term cost reduction provides capital to reinvest. This is what we're focused on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly north of $1 billion for the next year on through the end of next year, it's well over $1 billion in Dojo. We've got a truly staggering amount of video data. The staggering amount of data we've got to process has got to be processed somehow, and custom silicon is the best way to do that. So that's what Dojo is designed to do is optimize for video training. Right now, I believe there's something on the order of 1 million automotive deaths per year, and then if you say permanent serious injuries, I think it's probably closer to 10 million per year. So it matters if you're twice as good as human, 10 times, like 10 times better than human would still mean 100,000 deaths, and 1 million severe permanent injuries. So it's like, okay, well, we'd rather be 100 times better. So there's really, it's a march of nines, and we want to achieve as perfect safety as possible. It's vast, truly mind-boggling amounts of video and computer needed for that. So, and then I do think there's other applications for Dojo, but we just desperately need it for video training. The fundamental rate limiter on the progress of full self-driving is training. That's if we had more training compute, we would get it done faster. 100 exaflops by the end of next year. The Tesla fleet value increase at the point at which we can upload full self-driving, and it's approved by regulators, will be the single biggest step change in asset value maybe in history.
Ale prosím ťa, Apple je len ďalšia firma s telefónmi, Amazon je obchod s knihami a marže Tesly nám pripomínajú, že je to obyčajná automobilka. Dojo nie je masívny tréningový klaster s vlastným CPU navrhnutým Teslou. Je to auto.